Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook and YouTube on this June 21st. And as of almost an hour ago from when I'm recording this, which is 5:01 in the morning, we are now officially into summer. How about that? The summer solstice, this will be the longest day of the year as far as daylight. 14 hours and some odd minutes. And then from here on out through the rest of the summer, you won't notice it at first, but the days will start to get shorter and shorter and shorter until we get into fall. And then, of course, the nights start to get longer and the days get shorter and so forth and so on. But today is the first official day of summer, and it's going to feel like it. Still not maybe too bad in the humidity department, but it's still going to be hotter for sure, and maybe just a little more humid. But as you see by the radar and satellite this morning, everything is just quiet. Very quiet this morning. We've got high pressure sitting over us, and it's still ruling the roost, so to speak. So we're not looking at any shower activity anytime soon or any major changes coming our way. Not right now. The heat is on, as it should be for summer, even though we've already experienced what feels like summer. Now we're officially there. Here's a look at temperatures this morning. A bit warmer than yesterday morning, but still relatively comfortable. We've got a lot of mid 50s, some upper 50s, even some 60s. We've got 60 here in Warren County in the Bowling Green area, 64 near Franklin, 60 Scottsville, a cooler 56 down in Teaville, Monroe County this morning. Look at that 53 near the Cumberland River in Cumberland County, but it's 60 back in Russellville. So um, very stable air mass, as I mentioned yesterday. So the temperatures are pretty stable and dependent upon the elevation of those individual Kentucky mesonet stations. So usually you see a wide variety of temperatures this early in the morning under high pressure and a very stable air mass. Well, let's take a look at how the future temperatures are going to behave today. And you'll notice as we start in the 60s this morning, we quickly jump into the 90s, about 96 or so this afternoon. 98 for Nashville, 96 Louisville, 93 E-Town. So, yeah, we hit 91 yesterday. Today, about 5 degrees warmer than that. By the way, our average high is 88. So we were, 3 degrees warmer than the average yesterday. So, yeah, there's that. Then tonight, we go into the low 70s. You'll notice it will be a bit warmer across the area, 71, maybe a few upper 60s here and there, but noticeably warmer during the overnight under a clear sky, and maybe just a twinge more humidity even during the overnight hours. Tomorrow we'll head right back into the mid to upper 90s. Heat index, it's not problematic, but we're still looking at 95 to 100 or around 100 for afternoon heat index readings. It's not going to be quite as bad as last week, and there's a couple of reasons why I'm going to go with that based on the latest information that I'm noticing here from the Weather Service and some of the computer forecast models. Let me explain. We do see the possibility of getting some shower activity maybe tomorrow afternoon. This is one of those times when it's very conditional. And by that, I mean it may or may not happen. So here's today under the dome of high pressure. Everything's hunky dory. Everything's cool. Oh, look at that. There's some rain up back Missouri, Illinois. Oh, well, oh, okay. It fizzles out. That's why I'm saying today, no worries of rain. Well, not that you would worry about rain because we need rain. but no hope for rain is what I should say. Being, you're going to be optimistic or pessimistic about this. I know we need the rain, but today it's not going to happen tonight, even part of tomorrow until we get this cold front that's going to be north of us beginning to sag southward, mostly dry until it taps into, oh, look at there, a little bit of moisture. Actually, a lot of moisture. That front could be a trigger for thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Now, I think especially north of us, but this model, the blend of models showing us here in Bowling Green in southern Kentucky, look at that. Tomorrow afternoon, this could happen, might happen, may happen, but again, conditional. If we can get everything, just develop just right over us, okay. But then after sunset, these things fade away. But it's possible. So the models are picking up on something there that maybe could bring us some temporary relief from the lack of rain. The lack of rain is starting to become more of a problem than the heat and the humidity. So let's see what happens tomorrow. It's a possibility, and I'm going to leave it in the forecast. Here's a look at the maps now to show you that progress. The front well to the north, here's our big dome of high pressure that's sitting over us right now. Here we go into this evening, late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Notice here comes the front. It starts to make some progress. It moves pretty quickly. Here's Wednesday, midday, afternoon. Boom, right there. Just enough along the front to touch off some showers and thunderstorms. Even though the chances are not, or the coverage is not that great, I think whatever does form here over southern Kentucky could be briefly robust in that there's available moisture here. We break the cap, the lid that's on the atmosphere of the heat, and that front acting as a trigger, picking up on just enough Gulf moisture to set off these showers and thunderstorms. So, again, conditional, might not happen. Don't count on it, but it's a possibility. And then we go into Thursday. High pressure takes over from the north. We get even a little bit of relief because it's a more northerly high pressure that's fallen in from Canada. And then watch this front stall out to the south of us as we get into Friday, into Saturday, stalling. Here comes a major front that really could bring us some relief by, say, Sunday into Monday. Yeah. And it comes through. And then a nice, cooler, drier high pressure back behind it. So, hey, there's at least some hope that we're starting to see that could bring us some much needed rainfall as we get into tomorrow evening. And then again, this weekend, we could get something out of those fronts. Here's the long range 95 today, 97 tomorrow, tad cooler, 91 with that chance of showers Wednesday night. Back to 94 Friday, 97s Saturday and Sunday with that rain chance. And then we do cool it a little back into the mid to upper 80s Monday and Tuesday. And then here we are closing out the end of next week, it back into the 90s. And here's the first day of July, 94. So 90s, a few 80s in there, maybe some hints of relief from the heat and humidity if we get rain chances tomorrow evening. I'm more sure about the weekend rain on Sunday than I am may happen tomorrow afternoon. But let's hope we get a little something out of that. That would be great. All right, you guys, I'm headed to the radio station, Sam 100.7. It's the summer of Sam, and it's the first day of summer, and summer music galore from the 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s on my radio show, 6 to 10 this morning. I hope you tune in. Have a great day. Thanks for watching here, the Sam channel, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. God bless.